singles competition. Andy LAPTHORNE from Great Britain against David WAGNER from the United States. The quad category differs from the open class of wheelchair tennis in that the players in this class have impairment to both upper and lower limbs, and therefore their ability to control the wheelchair and the racket is a lot more limited than those in the open class. David WAGNER, at the age of 42, is something of a legend in this class, the quad category. There's 6 Paralympic medals to his name, but he's yet to win a Paralympic singles title.
Any questions? No? Head stays. Head. Stays. Serve. You serve? Yeah. Okay. Have a good one.
Andy LAPTHORNE will serve, and David WAGNER will receive. Good luck, kiss under the tee line. Well, these two have, as Manuel Weiss, the Austrian chair umpire, takes his position. Electronic computerized scoring system nowadays. These two, as I say, David WAGNER and Andy LAPTHORNE, have a rich history. They've played each other on 40 occasions, dating back to 2010. WAGNER has been dominant of late. He's been dominant throughout, but of late he's only lost once this year to Andy LAPTHORNE in their 6 encounters. But overall, LAPTHORNE has only won 9 matches against David WAGNER. He's won 31 of them. Born in London, the 25-year-old silver medalist in the London Games. There's a quirky habit of always wanting to use the same ball after winning a point. And David WAGNER was injured in a surfing accident in 1995. As a result of spinal cord injuries, I've seen him forge a career. He's always unparalleled on the tennis court. One of the finest quad tennis players of his generation. Andy LAPTHORNE was born with cerebral palsy quadriplegia, so he's been able to produce some incredible results on the tennis court. But as I say, the only win he's had over this man came at the Australian Open earlier this year. Only won this year. WAGNER's won in Pensacola, Occasion Classic, the South African Open, Japan Open, and most recently the British Open in Nottingham in July. So the quad singles semi-final clash between Andy LAPTHORNE from Great Britain and David WAGNER from the United States. Right here on the Olympic Tennis Centre's centre court. the Lapthorne's path to the semi-finals. Began with a win over Alberto Corradi, 6-2, 6-3 for the 4th seed Lapthorne, and then a 6-1, 6-2 win in the quarterfinals over Heath Davidson. David Wagner, the 2nd seed in the main draw. Dylan Olcott, the top seed, and Lucas Satoli, the number 2. Well, that Wagner, a win over Itai Erenlib of Israel, 6-4, 6-4. Mitsuteru Oroshi from Japan was beaten 6-2, 6-2 in the quarterfinals. People of Rio and visitors from around the world thoroughly enjoying the atmosphere here at the Paralympic Games, and in particular around this magnificent venue, the Olympic Tennis Park. This is the biggest tennis center or tennis court arena in Brazil, and it will remain as a legacy of the games for the future. It's warming up for that out there already. These players mid-20s on an evening that was preceded by a day that saw the temperatures nudge towards 30 degrees around Rio de Janeiro. The men's quad semi-final between David Wagner, who will receive serve from Great Britain's Andy Lapthorne. Positive start from Wagner. Large shot there from Lapthorne. He's fired up for this match. All the defeats against Wagner that he's suffered over the years, and they've been significant, 31 of them out of 40 matches. Will not count for anything if he can win this one. Put himself in the gold medal match. Open court, punches the backhand, and gives himself a couple of points to take a 1-love lead. That is such a good shot from Wagner. Precision on that baseline. It's all about depth, and for the second point in a row, he finds the right depth. Just trying to, this time, slice that forehand short into the court. Looking for a little too much, David Wagner. Well, Wagner tried to come in, but LAPTHORNE able to find the open court. And look at the aggressive approach from LAPTHORNE. As I said, these two have played each other 40 times and they know each other's games so well. And it's a healthy rivalry. It's underway with Andy LAPTHORNE taking the first game, holding serve. Yes, that's good enough. There's a vast difference in their age and experience, of course. Andy LAPTHORNE having played 166 matches in the quad circuit, if you like, with 181 wins and 85 defeats. But David Wagner's numbers are quite phenomenal. No, 785 matches David Wagner's played, and he's lost just 115 of those. Nearly worked. Well, half volley from the baseline. LAPTHORNE a chance to take a 2-love lead here. And LAPTHORNE now leads 2-love with that double fault from Wagner. Wagner in London beat Noam Gershony of Israel, lost to Noam Gershony of Israel, big part in the final, 6-3, 6-1, having beaten his friend and doubles teammate Nicholas Taylor in the semi-finals. he beat Andy Lapthorne and Norfolk in the doubles final. He and Taylor. Wagner goes back to the Athens Games of 2004 when he was the silver medalist. They lost to Peter Norfolk in 2 sets in the final. Got to the semi-finals in Beijing where he lost to Jan Andersen. Lapthorne, every point he's winning, he's really geeing himself up. Well, the errors keep flying from the racket of David Wagner. Three love, Lapthorne. Well, he's so far in complete control of this match, Andy Lapthorne. Just 4 points so far in 3 games. Quite find the sweet spot with that, but he'll take it. They all count. London in 2012. He needs more water there. He went out in the round of 16, which is the first round, to Anders Hard from Sweden, 7-5, 3-6, 6-3. He's a real fighter. So Wagner needs to get into this match by holding serve here. Just the 5th point is won. Britain enjoying a really successful Paralympic Games, and it's well documented how success breeds success. And Andy Lapthorne no doubt feeding off the performances of his fellow athletes in the British team. And he's up against a tenacious fighter. Showed too many emotions. WAGNER just gets on with the game. A bit of a breeze picking up. That's brilliant. Well, now he's on the board, and he does so in style with the ace down the middle from David WAGNER. Beautifully played. Could not have placed it better if he'd gone and put it down with his hand. He is still a break down in the set. Yeah, good depth from WAGNER. Seems he's settled down now. He's finding his range. Quick arm action with that left-handed serve, and it's so often when it's he gets it right, it swings away from the backhand of the receiver, and this time WAGNER just punches that backhand up the line for the winner. Key to a successful game is finding the back of the court as often as possible and not the bottom of the net, which will happen on occasion. Lapthorne's first double fault, and it gives WAGNER 2 breakback points. Very close. I think WAGNER's having as good a look as he can from that side of the court, but it's called from the umpire's chair. Umpire Vice calling that out. It's still a break point. That's good. Well, WAGNER took a gamble coming in there. He had to try and finish it off, and he gave Lapthorne another shot, and with it he won the point. Deuce. Oh, so close. Again, WAGNER attacking, taking the ball early. Tactic that's paid off because he's got himself another break point here. No. That time the tactic of attacking didn't pay off, and that's about as much of an expression we've seen from WAGNER there. A grimace and a shake of the head. Deuce. Lapthorne serving at 3-1 in the first set. Yes! Chance for 4-1 now for LAPTHORNE. Oh, again, he's gone back to what was so successful at the start of this game. A little punch backhand onto the baseline. Oh, just out. Well, LAPTHORNE can't believe it. Well, it happened right under the nose of the umpire. My word, that is close. WAGNER was pointing, and the Lions official eventually agreed with him as well. Flat, hard serve up the middle. Not quite up the middle, into the body. Oh! Slice backhand return, low over the net, and that gives WAGNER the break. David WAGNER's just broken back to make it 3-2 to LAPTHORNE, but WAGNER will come out and serve in the 6th game. This is how it happened. Beautifully executed backhand, reaching out low in front and slicing it across court, and well, he couldn't have placed it more precisely if he tried. Well, whilst LAPTHORNE has been exhorting himself and his fans for every point he's won, that clenched fist and clenched jaw is about as emotional as we've seen WAGNER in this match so far. Way to go, though. It is still early days at 3-2 to LAPTHORNE. He wants a drink. Doesn't really have a chance to take a drink as LAPTHORNE will roll out, having just dropped serve for the first time in the match. And David WAGNER will serve a 2-3 in the first set of this men's quad singles semi-final. WAGNER to serve, 2-3 down, first set. Well, that is as a well-constructed a point as we've seen from David WAGNER, who made a flurry of unforced errors in the first 3 games. But he's right on his game now. The spectators up in the stand just taking a while to settle down. open court to play with, and he helps himself. And this is vintage Wagner here. Not by much. It's all square. And LAPTHORNE has gone a little bit quiet now, having gone into the early lead with the break of Wagner's serve. It's now on serve at 3-all with Andy LAPTHORNE of Great Britain to serve. No. Good deep serve from LAPTHORNE. And now he's vocal again. Well, that good first serve in the second point, followed up with his second double fault, yes. And he seems happier serving out the left-hander to the ad court. And now he has a couple of points to take a 4-3 lead in this first set. It is 4-3. He knows where the this match is going to be won and lost. And he's doing a fine job at the moment is Andy LAPTHORNE. It's with serve though, 4-3. Well, he's drawing on the support of his coach and his teammates, no doubt, and the fans in the stands. Whilst David Wagner is a vastly contrasting character on court. And there are a few of them out there. Three-four down, David Wagner from the United States to serve against Andy LAPTHORNE in the semi-final. New balls. So the head-to-head record's quite astonishing with Wagner 31 wins and LAPTHORNE just 9. He's won just once in 6 matches this year. That was right at the beginning of the Australian Open, LAPTHORNE. Wagner's won everything since then. Oh, he had a thought of playing it, then knew exactly where he was on the court, David Wagner. Let that drift out. Greets every point he wins with a loud shout and a clenched fist. Galvanizing himself and no doubt his fans. Oh, that's too good. He so wants this, doesn't he? Lovely top spin over that. Beautifully played. Look how the ball kicks and jumps in the air as it lands. As a result of that top spin. Good serve from Wagner. And it's out on the forehand. The LAPTHORNE has taken a significant step in this first set. He's gone into a 5-3 lead. He was out of the blocks quickly with a 3-1 lead, breaking Wagner, and Wagner broke back. And they were at 4-3 on serve, and now LAPTHORNE with that break to make it 5-3. Serving for the set, Andy LAPTHORNE. And the unforced errors, or the errors that beset this man's game early in the match, have come back to haunt him here. 16 of them, 10 more than his opponent. That's a good shot. Oh. Oh, brilliant. But hits it over the back. An apology immediately from LAPTHORNE there. He realizes the frame of the racket is a little bit fortunate, but it all counts. It happens as many times for you as against you. So 30 love. He took it on the volley, he had to, and he's hit it out wide. 3 set points. There it is, first set to Andy LAPTHORNE of Great Britain. The number 4 seed has taken the first set over the second seed David Wagner of the United States in 32 minutes, 6-3. Well, the last time he took a set off David Wagner was at the Australian Open. In fact, it wasn't. It was at the Occasion Classic in the main draw there. And that was also on the hard courts. That was in March. And since then, it's been David Wagner all the way. Andy LAPTHORNE is so up for this match. He did win the Australian Open clash between the two. in 3 sets. But since then it's been Wagner, Pensacola, Cajun, Johannesburg, the Japan Open and the British Open, which is the most recent meeting between the two. His last 3 all in straight sets. Wagner, great first serve percentage, but it hasn't been effective. Too many unforced errors, 17 against 6. And LAPTHORNE converting 2 of his 3 break points. One more set, he's saying. Well, can he want it too much? I don't think so. So David Wagner to start the second set against Andy LAPTHORNE. Oh no, I think that was out. It was great chase though from LAPTHORNE. An example of his determination here. Well, Wagner's very keen to attack the net. The second ball he hit nice and deep, and he was already rolling in to maybe take it on the volley if it had been necessary. But it wasn't, it went over the back. Oh yes, great return. Picked his spot beautifully, and again it's about length here, hitting it deep. Gives you as good a chance as any time to win the point. Yes, and the same goes for the serve as we saw there from Wagner. The deep serve draws a more defensive return, and that's exactly what LAPTHORNE provided for Wagner to tuck away the forehand. Oh, well played, David Wagner. That's just such experience and skill from the American. Picked this up on the half volley, beautifully done, just scooping it over the net. The moment he played the shot, he knew he had the winner. One love Wagner. Much more confident service game that was from him. What is LAPTHORNE's response going to be here? Going to continue to be aggressive. Good scrambling. Oh, it's just out. Wagner swivels around and has a look at the umpire. Can't believe it. Shakes his head. Feels he had that point. Yeah, it's well played, Lapthorne. He just built the pressure, kept hitting it deep, kept hitting it deeper and wider, and eventually the error came. There's the response. Yeah, it's a good return from Wagner, attacking the second serve and hitting it nice and deep. Yeah, he was not in the right position to make that forehand. Still a point for the game for Lapthorne, but the pressure's starting to mount. That won't help. Neither will that, it's deuce. Well, there's a first sign of some form of emotion from Wagner. Stark contrast to his British opponent. Brilliant! What an aggressive point. Beautifully played, mid-court, low backhand volley. What a winner. He's up at the net again. And it's over the back from Lapthorne. It's 2-love to Wagner. David Wagner breaks Andy Lapthorne in the second game of the second set, having lost the first to the British player. No, that's not going to be in. Again, Wagner has stepped up. He's really come forward in this game. In this set, he's been more aggressive, more positive. And he's forcing Lapthorne to go for the lines by coming into the court. That's the one. He kept working away at that backhand, at Wagner's backhand corner. Oh no, just too long. Again, he's not backing away from his positive approach, his attacking play now, Wagner. And that perhaps what was compromising him in the first set. He wasn't totally committed to the attacking game. Now he's all in. Yep. So heard a quiet yep from LAPTHORNE as that ball skidded away and out of reach. And Wagner hitting with economy of movement, but maximum effect. LAPTHORNE responds with a service return winner. Beautifully played, lots of work on the ball. Wagner's up at the net. That's good. Has to make sure that first volley, Wagner, and he didn't. Gave LAPTHORNE a shot at it. And the British player has earned himself a break point here. And he's broken. It's back on serve in the second set. Andy LAPTHORNE has just broken David Wagner in the third game. He took the first set 6-3, and he'll come out and serve at 1-2 in the second set. Well, it's the last match of the session here in the Olympic Tennis Center center court, and great to see the fans out creating an atmosphere for the players to enjoy. This is the men's singles quad semi-finals. Andy LAPTHORNE from Great Britain serving. David Wagner. LAPTHORNE has just broken. He's 1-2 down in the second set. He took the first set by 6-3. He was caught in two minds there. He took the ball on the second bounce, too late though. Yeah, that'll be too good. It's always the risk. David Wagner's attacking strategy here. He's trying to come in as much as possible. But if he gives Andy LAPTHORNE a second or third shot at it, he's going to be in trouble. He has to try and finish off the point as quickly as possible if he gets to the net or towards the net. Like that. Brilliant return, using the angle of the left-hander's serve and sending it back with interest. Left hand always serves out wide there, and Wagner with an excellent backhand on the angle as well. 2 break points, Wagner, to make it 3-1, and he needs just one of them. Just the little chop backhand up the line, or cross court, beg your pardon. Well, he broke serve there relatively easily. Now, can he hold? Good start. Just prepared to take it on the volley, which is a sign of aggressive intent, if you like, in tennis. Now it's LAPTHORNE's turn to make the mistakes. Oh, he gets there. And that's good on the baseline as well. Well played. I mean, to cover the court was Andy LAPTHORNE there. Chased this down quite brilliantly. And then had to try and get to the lob as well. He didn't. And it's 40 love. So Wagner moves into a 4-1 lead. Well, we're expecting a tight clash between these two, albeit that Wagner has been the dominant player between the two players over the years since they met the first time in 2010 at the British Open. They've been 11 times in the last 2 years, and LAPTHORNE's only won twice. Oddly enough, come in the Australian Open on both occasions. Lost in 3 sets earlier this year at the Cajun Open. final there. So, Lapthorne, it's all about the head, he says. He's so wired up, isn't he? Almost feel he's playing the result already. Wants it so desperately. Darts the 6th game with a double fault. His 3rd first of this set. Oh, yes. Wagner took a bit of a gamble in playing that mid-court high volley. And look at the wind-up that and followed through that Lapthorne gave that forehand. Amazing. 15-all. So close on that service line. Wagner, of course, has his racket taped to his hand. The ability with the right hand is seriously impaired. That's good. Really did some work on that forehand. So it's 4-2. He's done his job and held serve. Wagner at the serve now at 4-2, beg your pardon. Well, Lapthorne is so immersed in his coaching staff. I feel maybe that he's almost too focused there, although he knows what he's doing in terms of playing Wagner, but that's what he does. Wagner solid and consistent, 30 love. Easy as that. Wagner has 3 points to make it 5-2 in the 2nd set. So the match could well be heading for the decider. that anyone can ever afford to lose a point, but if you're going to, then 40 love up is perhaps as better time as any, best good a time as any to do it. And that's a great serve. Great serve. And now Wagner's starting to get a bit fired up. You heard him shout there as that serve went out wide. Come on. But he knows he's not afterwards just yet, David Wagner. Constantly looking across at his coaching staff and coaching team is Andy LAPTHORNE. Let's go to Stuart Wilkinson. Been with him since 2003. So Wagner comes out to receive serve. LAPTHORNE to serve to stay in the set. If he loses this game, it goes into the decider. New balls. Double fault from Andy LAPTHORNE, his second of this set. Second in 2 games as well. Oh no. Wagner would love to close out the set in this game. He can serve first at the start of the 3rd set. Well, that'll help, a second double in this game. Looking a little forlorn now is Andy LAPTHORNE, because Wagner has 3 set points to push this into the decider. And he just needs one of them. It is down to a deciding set. And as vocal as Andy LAPTHORNE has been in this match, this man has been absolutely quiet. So it's 1 set all. LAPTHORNE 6-3. Wagner takes the second 6-2. We've got a 3rd and deciding set on our hands in this quad single semi-final. Whilst LAPTHORNE's been vocal and incredibly emotional out there. Look at that, he's so fierce with himself. Wagner has been completely composed and relaxed. Well, that's what certainly it appears to be. I don't think he's completely relaxed, but that's the appearance. So LAPTHORNE's used the opportunity between sets here to go for a comfort break. Wagner, well, he's been here so many times, he knows exactly what his job is here. much in terms of first serve percentages, but the unforced errors have escalated dramatically from Andy Lapthorne. Just 3 from Wagner in that whole set. Brilliant discipline. And 11 winners. So the balance is there. The unforced errors and winners. Because both have had a 100% record of converting their break points. They've been on court just over an hour, 62 minutes for the 2 sets. With Wagner, well, his career singles numbers bear repeating. 670 matches won and 115 lost. Extraordinary numbers. And this year, 41 wins, 11 defeats. And you add to that 447 quad doubles matches and 74 defeats. It's an astonishing amount of tennis played by this man, David Wagner. He is 42, from United States. Wagner, he lives in Hillsboro, Oregon, and been born in Fullerton, California. So Lapthorne makes his way back. He knows now he's in the last chance saloon. A third and deciding set to determine who will go through to the gold medal match in the quad singles. Change of shirt of the Englishman. Contrast, not nearly as experienced as Lapthorne, 25-year-old. As these players play throughout the year, there are 160 tournaments around the world at various levels. And this is the very highest level. The Grand Slams, the Australian Open, the French or Roland Garros, Wimbledon and the US Open, plus a year-ending Masters for the top ranked players in the world. And all these singles players play doubles as well. Down the hatch, a bit of energy for Andy Lapthorne. This is it for Lapthorne and Wagner. They're into the final set. A smile from Andy Lapthorne. Third set, David Wagner to serve. The winner of this set plays in the gold medal match. Just out. Really try and be a little more aggressive in this set, Lapthorne. They know each other's games so well after playing each other 40 times. Brilliant. Second ace of the match for Wagner. Blink of an eye, he's got 3 points for the first game of this third set. And needs just one of them. Good start to the final set for David Wagner. Really only the first part of the first 3 or 4 games of that first set that he hadn't settled down. Oh, that is so good. Just at the last moment, just pushing the wrist out, the hand out ahead of the wrist. Just to steer it up into the open forehand court. Better serve from LAPTHORNE into the body. Wagner has a look down the court to just make sure that that call was good. Or out, so to speak. Oh yes, he does play that so well. Steals in towards the net. After he's pushed LAPTHORNE wide, and with the firmness can bury that high forehand volley. Oh, yes. Scrambling away to the forehand. He just gets there. Because that was a very good return. But that is an even better response from LAPTHORNE. It's intimidating. Wagner coming forward all the time. LAPTHORNE has to come up with an option, either go up the line with the forehand, over the top of the lob. That's a good serve. That's out. Again, Wagner not prepared to forgo his attacking approach. Regardless of the match situation or the rally, really did come in perhaps not quite on the right shot there, but he is got to be admired for his attacking approach here. It's really fantastic to see. Here he goes again. And again, it doesn't work for him. So a point for LAPTHORNE to make it 1-1 in the set. Well, 3 times he came up, 3 times he made the mistake, and LAPTHORNE has made it 1-1. How fired up is Andy LAPTHORNE? Every time he holds serve, he puts the onus back on the American to do the same. It's out. Well, it's so tight, this match. Set all 1-all. Now 15. Brilliant. Had to reach. It was a good serve, nice and deep. But he read it well. Just slicing through the ball there. Better serve, kicking up to the backhand, more from David Wagner. Again, it's when he's positive, when he's aggressive, it pays off. And Andy LAPTHORNE has a big shot here at breaking serve. But that is a brilliant response from Wagner. Center of the court. Had to do some work as well, playing it low backhand, skimming the net and staying in. Still break point, no longer, it's deuce. Any opportunities like this might not come again for LAPTHORNE in the latter stages of this set against a man of Wagner's rich experience. Let's hope he doesn't look back with some regret at these missed opportunities. Wagner again from the middle of the court, putting away the high forehand. Needed the first serve there. He hasn't kept that in. He needs the support, he wants the support. And it's working. Placing it perfectly. No way that Wagner could get a racket to that ball. There's the break. Well, he had 2 break points early in this game. Couldn't take them, but the third one, he was all over it with his forehand. Plenty of topspin. It means so much to Andy LAPTHORNE. Great Britain having such an amazing Paralympics, mind you, so the United States. This man desperate to reach the gold medal match. There's such a stark contrast between these two characters on court. I feel Andy LAPTHORNE probably recognizes every spectator in the stands, and there are lots of them. He's looking all over the place. Yes, he's focused on his party, but this man, David WAGNER, completely zoned in on the court and what is going on between the lines. Barely looked away from the court. Years and years of experience. So, Andy LAPTHORNE serving, 2-1 up. Final set. Well, it was such a deep forehand, and WAGNER is very disappointed at that call. Good serve. The classic left-hander swinging serve out to the backhand. Flat, firm. Was that too long? It was. 3 points for a 3-1 lead for Andy LAPTHORNE. Good pickup. Not that one though. It is 3-1. Well, he's trying to get the neutrals on his side, that's for sure. Andy LAPTHORNE 3-1 in the deciding set against David WAGNER. American to serve. Oh, well played. No. Frustration and desperation at the same measure. Yeah, that is a good shot. Lovely angle from WAGNER. Yeah, great shot. He used the pace of LAPTHORNE's return, which wasn't a bad one. interesting tussle going on, you feel, with Andrew Lapthorne at the moment. Within himself. He's trying to be really aggressive. That's out. The tussle, no doubt, is with Andrew Lapthorne. Just keep your foot on the accelerator and push hard to try and close this match out. Go double break up. But in so doing that, just get a little too carried away with playing the result and not what is happening in front of you, each ball as it comes. Wagner has the security of holding his serve, but he is still a breakdown. Lapthorne's job is to just try and hold serve now. And that would see him win the match. Yeah, Samba, all part of the vibe here in Rio. Young and old enjoying it all. Final set, it's Andrew Lapthorne to serve, 3-2 up. Too much. Again, the left-handers can open it. Every point one step closer for Lapthorne. Good serve again, this time up the tee. That's excellent play. It's an awkward serve into the body. A little half volley jab into the deep backcourt. Good enough for Wagner. 30 all. This is a very important point here. Oh, there it is. Wagner gets the break point. As easy as that. Pressure keeps coming forward. It's when he's been at his best. Not allowing Lapthorne to dictate the play. Oh, well played. It's all square again, and the first show of real emotion from David Wagner. Raises his arm, clenches his fist. What a brilliant piece of play that was from Wagner to keep the ball alive, keep the match, the game, the point going. Couldn't be tighter. Set all, 3-all. Final set. Semi-final of the men's quad singles here at the Rio 2016 Paralympics. Andrew Lapthorne from Great Britain had the initial break and the advantage in this set. It's all square now on serve. David Wagner serving in the 7th game of this final set. Well, going across the advancing Wagner, whose strategy is to try and take control of the point from an attacking perspective coming into the court. But Lapthorne going across him with his backhand return against the direction he was rolling in. So well controlled by Wagner, those aerials. But not that one. It's out. Again, Wagner taking control of the point on the move forward. Lapthorne, by contrast, has hardly advanced beyond the service line. Yeah, that's well played. Beautiful touch. Little gentle backhand jab. So Lapthorne, a couple of opportunities to go 4-3. Just one chance with this break point. That's how you do it. Serve out wide and be prepared to tuck away the high forehand or the drive volley, if you like, from the mid to back court. So relative rarity, only his second double fault. Third break point for Lapthorne now. There it is. He didn't give Wagner any air on that ball, low and into the body. Well, he's pretty fired up, is Andrew Lapthorne from Great Britain. Just taking the pace off it there and catching Wagner almost in two minds. He's loving the support, he's needing it, he's wanting it. And the Wagner camp making their presence felt as well. It's coming down to a thrilling finale, this semi-final. Now, Andrew Lapthorne, can he keep his emotions in check, his composure, and hold serve here, and put the pressure on this man to serve to stay in the match? Lapthorne serving at 4-3 in a break in the final set. Good start. Pushed over the back by Wagner. Well, Wagner had anticipated that going to the backhand, and Lapthorne winding it up, and beautiful backhand. 30 love. Another one.